Got off work a bit early tonight, came home. Oh, you cats. Oh, the trip home, I saw deer out in people's bottoms and along the road and such. But no deer are in my bottom. It's a full moon tonight, but it's cloudy. Of course it's cloudy. I'm off the next 2 days, so that means it's going to rain. Thought I heard something. I'm out in front of the house now. I usually see it out behind the house. We'll sit here and listen for a minute though. If that was sticks breaking up there on the mountain. Coming home this evening, I was listening to the radio, and they're all talking about what happened in Vegas. And God bless those people and the families. It's a terrible thing. But I've got questions about it. There's things that really ain't lining up, and I'm not one to really get into conspiracy theories or what have you. But I do know that the government and the powers that be are lying to us. How do I know that, you may ask? Well, I'm just a simple man from southern West Virginia. And now I'm in eastern Kentucky. But about 4 years ago, I found out that Bigfoot, buggers, whatever you want to call them, are real. Now, if I know about them, and probably, thousands of other people's known about them and have seen these things, you can bet your bottom dollar that the government knows about these things. So, how comes they're not disclosing it? And I'm sure there's several reasons. And in today's world, most everything boils down to money. And there's several factors there too. I'm sure you can use your imagination why they wouldn't want to disclose that there's a big hairy creature running around throughout America. It's not just the Pacific Northwest. It's not just Ohio, Eastern Kentucky. And it's not just down in Texas, but all over. I think there's been reportings in every state except for Hawaii, I believe. Back to the Vegas deal. They're trying to tell us that one man done all that. One man packed all that stuff out. I've seen pictures of the man. I've probably seen the same pictures everybody else has seen. On his Facebook picture, it showed that he had a tattoo on his neck. And in the picture of him dead, he don't have that tattoo on his neck. They're said to be literature from Antifa and Islamic. But what I'm getting at is, who do you trust? The mainstream news? No matter your political beliefs, I think that they've demonstrated that they can't be trusted. And especially during this last election, no matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, whatever, you know, they had it given to Hillary. And don't think that didn't affect it. They had some kind of Russia conspiracy. They've got pointing fingers everywhere. Pure and simple, though, I think that the American people was fed up with how we're treated. And that goes back to these boogers. If I know about it, 1,000 other people know about it, you know, and God bless the ones that get out and try to look into this. And it's, you know, it's not the easiest thing in the world. But here we are. People talk about, you know, making money off of it or whatever, and I'm sure there's people that write books or make movies or whatever about it. And probably 75% of those people don't know the first thing about it. But let me tell you, you spend a lot of money doing this, which is fine. I mean, people spend money on dumber stuff, I suppose. It's a pretty good fit for me since I like to be outdoors and out in the hills anyway. People travel all over to chase this beast, to chase this I call it a creature because I think it's created. I don't think there's nothing demon about it. It's just like any other thing. You know, a wolf, for example, isn't evil. It's a wolf. They're capable of taking down prey and eating it. Just because a wolf eats a deer or whatever doesn't make it mean. Or just because a wolf takes care of its young and feeds them doesn't make it good. It just is. It's part of this world. This world is too perfect to be an accident. And then you've got us. You've got mankind. Born of free will. We're capable of being good, capable of being bad. We've got help both ways. something puts it into someone's heart to cheat on their spouse or do drugs, whatever it is. But I'm just trying to figure out where these boogers fit in. There's a lot of things that they do that make me think that, they're more human than we want to think they are. But there's a lot of things that they do that make me think, well, they're more animal. I lean towards the more human part. Do they have free will? I don't know. And this brings us back around to the government and why they don't want us to know about it. And I think it has to do with the whole evolution versus creation deal. And like I said, they're a creature, they're created. I think that really puts a big monkey wrench in their whole operation and fouls things up a bit. Then you combine that with the money. But you can research this. I mean, you can go online. There's actually, I think it's Washington State. Maybe like their forestry. I can't remember what it is now. But they, they made them an endangered species or some such. Then there's other states that, specific laws that you can't hunt them, can't shoot them. I don't blame them. I think their numbers are increasing and stuff, but they're still rare. You look what happened to the Native Americans when our diseases, by our, I mean the European diseases, were brought over here. It just decimated them. They wasn't used to it. They wasn't used to smallpox and such. They lived off the land and totally different culture than what the Europeans were. The Europeans, there's no doubt that they lived like that before too, but then they started getting all this fancy modern stuff. Good inventions, printing press, to the internet, and it just keeps going. With all this technology and all this knowledge we have, and you look at how we behave, it's embarrassing. No one culture is better than the other. All of us have good points and bad ones. We've got bad apples in everything. But why won't science come out and do studies on this or make it public? I'm sure they do studies. I'm sure they know a lot about these things. I'm sure they've got their, what they call theories. That's just a word for we don't know. Just like I've got my theories and my opinions on them. Just like others do. And who knows what's right. Until somebody with some money comes out and does some kind of scientific backing on this to explain what's going on, I'll just keep an open mind about it. People talk about mind-speaking orbs. I've never seen them. People that I know that have them around their place or, that I trust have never seen them. And then some people that I know that I've met, I don't, know them good or anything, but, and people that, I just heard of hell. People that I've heard of have seen them, but who knows? One goes invisible. I don't think so. I don't think people realize how fast these things are. I don't think they go invisible. I think they're just fast. And I think some people might just give up on trying to figure it out. And they come up with these theories. Anyway, everybody have a good weekend. I'm going to be busy cutting wood and stuff. I'll maybe do a lot of steel camp footage because I do have stuff happens while I'm running the saw or busting wood and stuff. But winter's coming. I got to get to it. Question everything, especially your government.